Okay, I want one more. I just want to make sure I got it.
Ah! Damn it! My name's Nate.
And I'm Jake Elz, aka Billy Chalamet.
Wow, not true. And we're reviewing Hot Summer Nights. We're not watching it. We're reviewing it.
You know what it is. It's gonna tear you apart.
Can't hold on to everything.
I think some things you can.
Then I hope you're good at being hurt.
I thought it was a pretty solid coming of age / crime film, if I do say so myself.
You can say that,
Okay.
and I'll agree with it.
Okay, it's
For
it.
right now.
Nice.
This movie is about a fucking nerd who learns how to sell weed well, and he makes money.
I would say, I think it's like Goodfellas mixed with The Breakfast Club. That's my shit.
The Breakfast Fellows.
The Breakfast Fellas.
Okay.
Retro. It'd be like you say it like that though.
Okay.
Like it's super like
Yeah.
But then it's also like pew 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 because it's the 80s, right? It's the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's supposed to be late or mid 90s.
Okay. Oh really?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be mid 90s.
Dude, yeah.
Spontaneous, I guess. I don't know. It's a bad word.
No, that is. I get what you're saying though.
I feel like, bro, there's a lot of things that happen in this movie that are just like, whoa, why is this happening? And plot-wise, it doesn't make any sense, but you're just like, I like that it's happening.
Bro, imagine being a kid.
50K in 1990. This
Oh
boy.
my god.
So there's this young man. His name is Daniel. He lives somewhere on the East Coast. Who knows, really? His mom is like, you're going to go live with your relatives, and they live in Cape Cod, and you're not a townie, and because you're not a townie, you're not gonna fit in. And then he gets there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a townie, and I'm not a townie, I don't fit in." And then he meets this cool dude. Forget his name. His last name is Strawberry, but I don't remember his first name.
Daryl Strawberry.
And he's like, "Hey, you ever smoke weed?" And he's like, "Nah." And then he smokes weed, and he's like, "Shit." And then he's like, "You sell this?" And he's like, "I do." And he's like, "We should sell this together because I understand business."
Money.
And then, and then
Ending everyone with a question.
and then
Because it is a question.
and then Daniel and this dude sell weed for a while, and then Daniel also dates his little sister, even though he's like, "Yo, don't date my little sister," but he's like, "I can't help myself, she's hot." And then he basically is like, "Yo, weed isn't enough for me. I want to sell cocaine." Because cocaine is where the money is at in the early 90s, and for real it was. And then he tries to sell cocaine, and things go bad, and he has to fucking skip town. And that's the fucking movie.
Is pity sex when you have sex with your clothes on?
I don't think the plot necessarily makes sense. A lot of things happen in the movie, but I love the acting. I love the moment-to-moment scenes, and I love the aesthetic of this movie. It all culminates in this sort of nostalgic feeling of like what it felt like to be this kid who doesn't understand what's going on in sort of like any situation.
It stays authentic to like the types of, how the types of reactions that you would have if you were in that sort of situation. I remember watching the trailer and thinking the dialogue was going to be like too like on the nose. Like I'm pretty sure there's a line in the movie where he's like, "You want to flip weed?"
Trying to tell me how to flip weed?
It actually does. It flows really well. And I think that when you have like a cool aesthetic or like a different theme or like tone that keeps it interesting, almost like juxtaposed like the type of shit that they're going through. What do you call it when you have sex with your clothes on?
Try humping.
It's fine. I could see how this script could be ruined in a way. Like if it wasn't acted properly, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, this isn't good." But I think that the acting really sells it, specifically by Michael Monroe's character. Like I know people want to call it Timothy Chalamet because he's great. Like he's not gonna
he's gonna be
good,
like
he's not gonna be bad. But I love seeing Michael Monroe in this type of character. Very confident, very assured of herself, and like it fucking sells. You like when you see her in this movie, you're like, damn.
Like it has so many memorable scenes. I think like the best movies are the ones where you go, you remember that scene where dude pulled up and he thought he was a narc, and then other guy came in and beat the out of him. Yeah. Like that scene was sick. They did all those delicate moments very well, and I think that's all I mean, there's so many different departments that did such a good job. Good club.
Good club. While I like the frame narrative of the kid talking, I think that it's completely unnecessary.
Right.
Because it happens a lot in the beginning of the movie. Like, it happens so much in the beginning, and then for the entire like middle like second act, it's like not even a thing. The through line of those vignettes don't feel as connected to me as they should. I'd say just like the plot of the movie is lacking for me.
I feel like it wouldn't read as well as it's seen. There isn't enough juxtaposition between each moment because it is a series of moments just in these people's lives.
Sounds like a Christian organization.
Yeah.
The Good Club.
Dude,
I prefer Hot Fellas. Wait. So
Kill it.
old boy Daniel starts this. He's like, I'm gonna sell cocaine, and guess what? I'm gonna go behind my dude's back because I want to make money. So he goes to this dude's house. Hey, you're the one who wants to, like, I can sell cocaine for you. And he's like, yeah. And he invites him in. He's this old ass dude. He's got this chick playing piano, like a bodyguard. And he like comes in. It's very drug denny, like Scarface type shit. And he sits down. He brings him out the pack of cocaine. And he's like, do something, like make sure it's whatever, right? And Daniel's this kid who doesn't know about so he does this cocaine. He's like, this is good and the drug dealer just straight up says, like, he's like, give me the money. And he's like, all right. And he gives him money. And he's like, it's baby powder.
It's not cocaine.
Like it's baby formula. And he's like, what? And he's like, here's the thing. You're a stupid kid. And like, I just robbed you. And there's literally nothing you can do about it. There's nothing that you can do about what just happened. And I robbed you. And like, this is a learning experience for you. And I know that like your drug dealer, like your supplier of weed is going to be upset about you. So like, I'm not going to kill you because he's going to.
Yep.
And he's just like, yeah, you're going to give me all of your money and you're going to take this baby formula and you're going to off.
That's so sick.
And like, it was such a surprise moment because you were like, oh, Daniel's about to make money. And then when it happens, you're like, oh, fuck.
It's for you, Tim.
I don't like shots.
I'm a big fan of your work, and I hope we meet someday. And
I don't want to do the shot.
hope I can shake
really
your hand, and maybe we can cuddle for a little whatever. Whatever you're into, man. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta bleed for your art, Nate.
Okay, so my rating of this movie out of 10 is 7 fake Coke bags. I think that it is a visceral experience that you can watch and really enjoy for like the moment to moment. So not like action in the traditional sense, but moment to moment action of like, this movie has momentum. It's like this movie just keeps moving and you're along for the ride, whether or not that ride makes sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense, like when you start to think about it. But I think that it is a good, it's a good out of the fucking movie, especially for a first time writer director. I think that this writer director nailed this sort of this really hyper violent coming of age like drama that can resonate with people.
I'd give it 4.5 out of 5.
So that's a 9.
Because
9 out of 10?
is that 9? Oh, out of 10. My bad. So yeah, 10. Is that the actual fraction?
9 out of 10, yeah, it would be.
Bet. Yeah, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. It's sick. It does exactly what it's meant to do. I feel like if the dude was trying to do some extra like neo-realist, like, or maybe like if he was trying to be on some Scorsese shit, like refer to like other, like epic stories and like these, complex things. He wanted to tell this story based on what he knew and like what he wanted to show, and I think he does a really good job doing it. Like, I thought it was great. I'd watch it again, even though it's 2.5 hours. That's crazy as hell. I didn't know.
It's a long time.
Damn, I got so much alcohol in this cup. See, mate, now you looking like
Clank.
you're really drinking, but I feel like I'll be drinking more than you.
I've been drinking for hours. Grozny, like and subscribe. If you don't, you're a coward. That's basically all I gotta say.
Click on my pectoral muscles and watch this other interesting forte into cinema and filmic things.
My name is Nate, and if you liked what you saw here, click on my goddamn face, because that's where the is, and there's more to be had with this. Just do it. Do it.